So hello everyone and welcome. Today we're diving into the exciting world of AI-powered voiceovers with ElevenLabs. No, we're not replacing human voice actors just yet, but this tool certainly opens up some interesting possibilities. We'll see how we can enhance instructional materials and maybe even save you from having to record your own voice for the umpteenth time. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to do the following. Understand the capabilities of AI-powered voiceover tools like ElevenLabs in enhancing instruction materials. Recognize the potential benefits of AI voiceovers for learners with diverse needs. Identify key ethical considerations and best practices for using AI voiceovers in educational settings. And develop a basic understanding of how to use a text-to-speech platform like ElevenLabs. Now that we know what we're aiming for, let's get started. ElevenLabs is a cutting-edge platform specializing in AI-powered voice cloning and text-to-speech. In instructional design, it's a bit like having a tireless voiceover artist at your beck and call 24/7. Think increased accessibility, personalized learning, cost-effective voiceovers, and rapid prototyping. AI is changing the educational landscape, and ElevenLabs is a prime example. It's not quite HAL 9000, but it's pretty impressive. Let's explore the key features that make ElevenLabs so useful. First and foremost, the voices are remarkably naturally sounding. We're talking less robotic drone and more human-like nuance. This is crucial for creating engaging learning experiences. One of the most intriguing features is voice cloning. Imagine being able to create a digital twin of a specific voice, your own or perhaps a subject matter expert's. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Ethical considerations are paramount. And finally, the text-to-speech functionality is highly customizable. You can adjust parameters like pitch, speed, and intonation. You can even make the AI sound like it's had a double espresso or just finished a marathon. Okay, maybe not quite that much control. Depending on the version, multilingual support may be available as well. And for the techies, ElevenLabs offers API access, allowing integration with other tools, including LMS systems. Let's look at some real-world applications. Imagine designing personalized learning. ElevenLabs can be a game changer, especially for students with diverse needs. For students with varying learning styles or disabilities, you can generate tailored audio narrations. This is particularly beneficial for learners with dyslexia. Dyslexia often affects phonological processing, making it difficult to decode written text. Audio bypasses this challenge, directly presenting the auditory information, allowing dyslexic learners to focus on comprehension. According to Reading Rockets, audio support is a proven strategy for improving reading comprehension in dyslexic individuals. It's like having a personal tutor reading aloud, but without the awkward small talk. This improves accessibility, engagement, and comprehension for all learners, but especially those with dyslexia. Another fantastic use case is rapid prototyping. In tight development cycles, getting professional voiceovers can be a bottleneck. ElevenLabs lets you quickly create temporary voiceovers for mockups and early versions of e-learning modules. This means that you can test the pacing and tone before committing to a professional voice actor. It's like a dress rehearsal for your audio content. It accelerates development, saves money in the early stages, and makes updates a breeze. If you need to change a sentence, no need to book another recording session. Just regenerate the audio. Now, a word about ethics. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, I'm quoting Spider-Man, But it's true. Transparency is crucial. Always let learners know when AI-generated voices are used. Be mindful of voice ownership and copyright. Avoid any misuse, like creating deepfakes. And of course, ensure accessibility for everyone by providing captions for all audio content. 11 Labs offers a wealth of benefits for instructional designers. Remember, today we've explored how 11 Labs can enhance instructional materials through AI-powered voiceovers, support diverse learners, especially those with dyslexia, requires careful consideration of ethical implications, and is relatively simple to use. I encourage you to explore and experiment with AI tools. Think about how they can enhance your learning experiences. Now, let's see how easy 11 Labs is to use with a short video tutorial. Okay, so welcome to my tutorial on 11 Labs AI. And this will just be a quick overview for first-time learners and how to get started. If you search for 11 Labs on your search engine, you'll find the main web page. And a good thing about using this software is that it will give you a free trial to where you can use at least the text-to-speech function for free. If you want to try other things such as voice cloning, you can upgrade to their subscription, but that's relatively cheap, only around $5 for a month to be able to use that for a certain amount of times. But as you can see here, you're able to sign on through Google, Facebook, GitHub if you have one, or if your organization has an SSO login, you can use that as well. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, so once you've logged into your account, you'll see the navigation dashboard here on your left, which gives you an option to view the catalog of voices you currently have in your catalog. Also options to do some creation from text to speech, voice changer, and sound effects. But let's go ahead and try the text to speech function. And as you can see, we have a lot of options here to get started. But at the bottom here, it says you can get started with, and this will provide you with text that will allow you to hear your character voice speaking. So these can all be useful to get started with text. You also see here on the right-hand side, you have the ability to pick different voices. So you can choose from recently used to their current voice library, which has quite a few different pre-made voices already for you. You're allotted, I think, 40,000 credits. Of course, you have the characters box here for your text with a maximum of 5,000. But let's go ahead and generate speech for this one. I've already done it once for myself as an example, but let's listen to what it has to say here using the voice of Clyde.
Brave warrior, you've come far, but the dark forest is treacherous.
Okay, so that sounded pretty good. But what I'd like to do is clone a voice myself. And it only needs about 30 seconds. So if you come up with a blurb of something to read, it can be anything. So I'm going to go ahead and record something from my voice. Another thing I would recommend is to at least do 3 to 4 samples. The more samples you have of the voice, the better quality you'll get back in terms of output. But for this purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and generate something from what I recorded here. And then once that's finished generating, you'll see this screen where you can go straight to previewing the voice. There is no friend like a book. There is no beauty like a kind heart. So I think from that sample, that sounds pretty good, pretty much like me. So I can go here and label this either my name or if I have a SME that I interviewed. This statement here just goes to show that I have legal right to use this voice in a cloned atmosphere. This helps in the ethical concepts we mentioned earlier, so that people aren't taking voices from, say, a famous person, such as Donald Trump, and then using it to say things that he did not say, and then posting them online. So this helps prevent that deep fake and fake news type events. And then you have options here. You can go back to text-to-speech, where you can use your own voice. Same prompt that we had earlier for the video game voice, but this time I'm using my voice. And let's see how that sounds.
Brave warrior, You've come far, but the dark forest is treacherous. Okay, that sounds pretty good, right? So like I said, these are all features here that you want to play with if you don't have exactly what you want. So all in all, I would recommend just playing around with it. Have some fun, see what it's capable of. This tool, I think, is very useful for somebody who has to use this on a high turnaround schedule. So if you're putting out videos on a day-to-day basis or every other day basis, this can cut through a lot of barriers and potential bottlenecks that you might have in getting the voiceovers if they're needed quickly. But that's basically it for ElevenLabs.io. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. And if you have any questions or want to use it collectively or collaboratively, please let me know. I'm happy to help. Thank you.